Hi there, my name is Toby, and on this channel I talk about body dynamics and chi energy, and this is particularly good for martial arts and internal martial arts. This is how you develop internal power in martial arts. And on this video I'm talking about two methods of striking. There's one method which I'm doing now here. This is structure-based striking, so I'm using my whole body structure to create a force to push into the wall. And there's also momentum-based striking, which is relaxed. I'm using a relaxed body to throw a relaxed strike out, which is coming later. So there's two basic types of striking: structure-based with tension and momentum-based with relaxation. And then of course there's also a combination of these two things. And most strikes that we do are a combination of both structure and momentum. Now in this video I'm showing you the ideal scenario. This is a perfect structure-based strike, so you can see how long I'm taking to get my alignment right. I've got to get my body alignment just right. So you can all practice pushing into the wall and feeling the alignment, but once I've got this alignment, you can see I'm applying a very powerful isometric tension through the whole body structure and striking into the wall with this push. So I've got to drive the back heel into the floor. That's got to go through the hips, through the spine, through the shoulder and into the wall, and then I've got to create this fast pulse. But the minute details of alignment are important. You've got to just practice pushing the wall first and feeling where that push goes. It must go from the back heel, through the hips, through the natural curve in the spine, a neutral spine, to the shoulder, which is up and back, and then through the elbow and into the fist. So I've got to get this alignment just right. If it's wrong, you'll feel the force does not transmit through to the ground. So the minute details in the alignment are correct, have to be correct, and this is the difficulty. This is where the practice comes in. You've got to practice perfecting your structure, perfecting your body alignment. This is absolutely key. It's minute details. And I hear it again in slow motion, and you can see the isometric pulse. So I'm pulsing. This again is 1 inch power or 0 inch power, and the wall is not going anywhere, and I'm punching while I'm already touching the wall. So it's 0 inch power. It's a very fast push, and the faster this push becomes, the more like a strike it becomes. But I also call this push punching. So you think of it as a push, and you can work up to faster and faster pushes. But the push is the key. When you push, you feel the transmission of force. Now this is relaxed momentum-based strike. So now I'm throwing my hand at the wall, and I'm keeping it absolutely, totally relaxed. So it's a loose claw, and this is a relaxed hand. And what I'm doing is hitting with the knuckles. I'm hitting with the first knuckle. This collapses down to the second knuckle, and even that collapsed down to the palm of the hand, where there's a slight cushion as the hand collapses. Now you can hear the force, and there my hand actually bent a little bit. There's a force happening, and I've got to do this very carefully. It's got to be relaxed. If there's tension, you hit with a single knuckle and you really hurt yourself. If there's relaxation, what happens is the knuckles collapse and the strike evens itself out. Your hand sort of squashes down to hit the wall. It evens out the pressure. So this is where you really can hurt yourself if you're not careful, because this is absolutely a solid wall. There you can see my knuckles. Not much has happened. I'm not doing it too hard, and afterwards you always got to stretch and wiggle your fingers, stretch open the palms of your hands. So not only the fingers, you stretch them apart under tension. Here I'm twisting the fingers, but right down to the wrist I'm twisting the webbing of the hand, the bones that go down through the palm of the hand. Also you've got to stretch those. Now you can see in slow motion, and here, see if you can hear, there's actually two strikes. The first knuckle hits, and then the second knuckle hits. You can see two strikes. There's a collapsing of the hand, and it goes down to the bottom three knuckles into an upright punch. There you see my wrist bent, so I've got to be careful. If I penetrate this strike too far, I can break my wrist. So I'm doing it very, very carefully, and of course you damage your knuckles. Nice and loose. You see how loose the hand is? Again, gently at first, gradually increasing, until I get the feeling that the hand is absorbing the strike. See, the hand absorbs the strike. Two strikes. First knuckle goes down to the second knuckle. Now the advantage of this is I can punch quite hard, quite fast, and there's no risk of injury to me. But what the opponent will receive is this this flattening out strike. It's a bit like a slap. When you slap someone with a big hand, the hand is open and you get a large surface area in the strike. And it's the same with this punch. A loose punch, you end up with quite a large surface area on the impact. It's not a single knuckle, it's all the knuckles. So there is some benefit in striking like this. A large surface area strike is very difficult to receive. Your body doesn't understand it, and that's why you can be knocked out with a slap, because a large surface area has hit you. Okay, I hope this made sense. Check out one of these other videos here about different types of striking and body structure, and I look forward to seeing you in one of these videos.